you talk about the concerns of the mouse as the mouse enters a meeting or an office, and you compare that with the concerns of the elephant walking into that same office or that same meeting. Can you take us into the heads of the mouse and also then of the elephant?
Well, I'm not sure if I can completely, but let's just think about it this way. If you are the non-dominant person walking into a room, you're thinking about, where am I going to sit? What am I going to look like? How am I going to phrase everything I say? Because many people in the non-dominant group are affected by what's known as the tightrope bias. What if I speak too aggressively, for what people will perceive as too aggressively? What if I don't speak enough? What if I speak but nobody hears me? What if I speak and I get interrupted? Do I talk immediately? Do I not talk? Do I hold back? All these things are running through your head. You're a dominant group member. You just think, oh, I'm going to sit at the table because I'm entitled to sit at the table. And, the first opportunity I have to say something, I'm going to say something. And I'm going to say it the way I just think about it, and out it's going to come. And I'm not going to worry about anything other than my ideas being communicated in the group. So it's a very different lived experience.
And going back to what you were saying before, is that the elephant, the dominant group, doesn't know much about the non-dominant group. And so when they come to counsel them and give them advice, as they love to do, the elephant is it's really it's offbeat on this score, because the elephant's trying to give advice to the mouse. To walk us through that, what's happening when that elephant is trying to use their lived experience to give advice?
Yeah, and let's just put it this way. There's nothing bad about the elephant in that sense, the dominant group members. They are really thinking they're helping. For example, when maybe they say to you, Christine, look, you say you want the promotion, just go into the boss's office, list out everything you've done, and tell them you want your promotion now. Or just be really forceful in how you state things. Just put it out there, forcefully. And you're just going, okay, if I do that, I'm probably going to get some social negative consequence to that. If I just go in there and say, give me that promotion now because I really deserve it, and you might have a boss who goes, whoa, Christine, aren't you a little aggressive here? You kind of have some sharp elbows, And we know this from the research, because the research will show that when you look at personnel evaluations, over 70% of women's personnel evaluations have some critical comment about their communication style. The sharp elbows, the too aggressive, that kind of thing. Only 2% of men's evaluations have that criticism of their communication style. They may have feedback about technical skills, etc., but not about that. So you're on a completely different playing field. I often joke, Christine, that assertive men bomb small countries. Unfortunately, apropos at the moment. Assertive men bomb small countries, right? Assertive women put you on hold on the telephone. It's a very different. So we're operating under an entirely different framework. So that advice, while perhaps well-meaning, isn't going to work, because there's a very different set of standards by which the mouse is being evaluated versus the elephant.